our next presenter, he assures me that he has done this before, so he's quite confident. So can we have a big round of applause, please, for our next presenter, Mr. Mark Shahid?
Hi.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Hi, so I'm Mark. I'm a web designer from Leeds. And with web design, I work a lot with logos. And I was thinking a lot about this quote. Beware of imitations, none genuine without this signature. And that was Mr. Kellogg. And he insisted on putting this logo on every single box of cornflakes that he made, okay? And he was well ahead of everyone else in terms of branding and marketing, in that he wanted to make sure that logo said, this box of cornflakes is good, okay? And that led the way to a lot of the ways that we think about using logos in sort of, adverts and billboards and stuff. Just sidetracking for a second, what vegetable is that? What fruit is that even? Okay, some signs of kumquat. I asked it to some kids and they called it an orange. It's not an orange, it is a kumquat, so well done to you guys. Who's that? Colonel Sanders, brilliant, okay. So they all knew who Colonel Sanders was, but they didn't know what the kumquat was. So I had to point out that it was a kumquat and not an orange. They did a similar experiment in the 2003 documentary, Super Size Me, where they asked loads of kids to identify these characters, and there's Ronald McDonald. They knew who he was, but when they pointed out Jesus Christ, they said he was George Bush. Which made me think, okay, I'm going to wake up and mark every single logo that I come across in the day. So I did that. At 7:28, I woke up to the alarm with the apple, and then I had a 3-minute Armitage shouts, and on with the sort of washing myself and the breakfast and a Marlboro, and it's actually drum, but I couldn't find a drum logo. So in 23 minutes I came across 12 logos, and there's probably more than that, but that's all that I counted. So it made me realise, how many logos do we come across in one day? A very popular logo there, the Gap logo, they changed it in 2010 to that monstrosity on the right? And their fans said, no, change it back. So they changed it back, okay? That's the power of a logo. Tropicana did the same thing. Alright? They changed it to the one on the right, and people said, we don't know what that is! So their sales dropped, and they turned it back to the old one, and their sales went up again, because they knew what a bottle of orange juice was. And AOL did a similar thing, but they kept theirs. They had this way of sort of just writing their name in Arial with a dot, and putting it over some random images, and they seem to have got away with it, but who the hell uses AOL anymore? The same company went ahead and did this monstrosity, which has been around quite a lot recently. I hear some hisses and some cheers. That's exactly what they wanted. They wanted you to talk about it and to discuss it. So maybe they did their job. If they did a boring logo, you wouldn't be talking about it. The same company went ahead and did this Unilever, which I quite like. It's made up of loads of different motifs which represent their company. There's a little bird, and it's all sort of integrated in the same way that the Leeds Metropolitan University logo is made up of people. Look at them, they do Yorkshire Roads, and it's like they're supposed to be doing sports. I think it's more like a sort of Kama Sutra type thing. He's got his head and he's about to shove it up this big circle, and they have fun in the middle. And this guy, what the guy at the bottom doing? And you know you've made it when you don't even have to put your name on your logo. You get rid of the words, and you know with a weird mermaid woman that you've got an average cup of coffee. And loads of brands do it, absolutely loads. You probably know who all these are. Why do you know that? Why do you know that? Why do you know who all these logos are? Is it because you're being mashed by this every single day? How many times do you need to be shown a logo to recognise it? Why do you know all these? You know them, don't you? They represent the services and websites, and you know exactly who they are. Why? Why do you know this? Should you know this? I'm glad you knew what a kumquat was. Why do you know which telephone communication company that is? Why do you know that it's just bubbles on a blue background? What's wrong with you? You know what that is? Imagine if Jesus Christ was here now, and he knew that his logo was being bastardized by the American Red Cross and Rammstein! Who claps for Rammstein? We'll have a talk. And then they really messed it up when these the sign for Hindu prosperity and peace was used by Prince Harry on his arm. Imagine how devastating they would have been. So that's all I wanted to say, really. I wanted to come out here and sort of make you look a bit differently next time you come and see a logo. And I wanted to finish with saying, know the difference between a kumquat and an orange. Thank you very much.
Shahid, how good was that?